What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Here behind me we got the Honda Civic Type-R FL5, and in today's episode I'm going to show you guys how to install rock guards for the FL5 Type-R. Now this specific car has basically vents right behind the rear tires, and what it does, it basically flings debris right through that vent onto the doors and the side sill. So whether it's grass clippings, rocks, tar pieces, whatever it might be, hopefully these pieces will alleviate that situation. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to install rock guards on the FL5 Type-R. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, let's go ahead and take a closer look at the vented fender right behind the front tire. So as you can see right here, this is the vent opening right there, and it's actually exposed on the back side. So let's go ahead and take a look to see what's inside. So I don't know if you can see the debris that's in there. In fact, I think there's actually a piece of tar. Let me go ahead and grab that piece. Yeah, this whole piece of tar was stuck in that vent right there. And I'm not quite sure if you can see on the back side of what's in that vent, but there's some grass clippings, some small rocks and whatnot. And right here on the very bottom, there's some debris. So no matter how careful I am driving, basically with this front tire, it basically just flings debris right through this vent opening right there and just flings it all inside the body. So whether it's rocks, grass clippings, whatever, tar pieces, and some of it actually accumulate right here on this factory side skirt. So we're going to go ahead and alleviate that situation by installing the AL Plus rock guard inside this opening right here. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Alright, the package contents for the AL Plus rock guards, obviously you got these two pieces of aluminum. These are rock guards themselves. And right there is the part number for your reference. It actually does include 4 Honda OEM clips just in case you break those. The tools required: Phillips head screwdriver and some flathead screwdrivers. So let me go ahead and show you guys how to do this. Alright, as far as vehicle preparation goes, I don't think you need to raise this vehicle up and pull the wheel and tire off. I basically went ahead and took the steering wheel, turned sharp right, so I got full access on the passenger side. So it looks like the passenger side, we've got a clip right here. We've got a Phillips head screw right there, Phillips head screw, and another clip right there. So I'm going to go ahead and undo those Phillips head screws and those clips, and I'm going to try and take that plastic and pull it back. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take that rock guard, slide on the inside, and then go ahead and reattach all those clips and screws. Alright, let's go ahead and give an attempt on the passenger side and see what the end results are. Alright, about 10 minutes later, got the first rock guard in position. Now the worst part was the OEM factory clip right here on the bottom. The head basically broke off and I had to carefully extract the rest of that clip. The included clips that come with this kit, they're quite different from the OEM. So I don't know if you can see that 10mm hexagonal plastic head right there. There's also a Phillips head as well. So there's two different methods to extract that, and it's got threads on it. So basically just put that clip in there and push it in, and it locks in position. And then basically need to go ahead and tighten up the Phillips head screws back in position. And this thing looks like it's in pretty good shape right there. Now this specific rock guard by AO Plus, it's very thin metal, so it doesn't interfere with the way that the wheel well liner bonds to it. So there's basically no chance for rocks getting in there whatsoever. But I mean, this is a pretty good quality product so far. Let me go ahead and give you guys a sight from the backside right here. I don't know if you can see there from the backside, but you can see the honeycomb openings. So air definitely can come through there, but hopefully no debris. Okay, so now the passenger side's done, we'll go inside the car, steer the steering wheel to the full left, and then we'll go ahead and have full access to the wheel well. So let's go ahead and repeat the process on the driver's side and we'll have this thing wrapped up. Alrighty guys, driver's side AO Plus rock guard fully installed. Now the main hiccups I deal with this side is both bottom and top OEM clips broke the heads off. I presume those clips are one-time use, and that's why AO Plus includes new clips. Here's what's left of the plastic clips. I don't know if you can see, but I mean, this is a very thin gauge plastic right here. I mean, just look at how thin the head of these things are. That's pretty pathetic that these are one-time use. Now the clips that are used on the FL5 Type-R cannot compete with the clips that are used on the 2002 to 2006 Acura RSX, which can be reused multiple times. Anyways, once the heads broke off, I had to carefully extract the pegs that are inside the plastic wheel wells right here for both the bottom and the top. And the Phillips head screws came out real easy. So once I had all the plastic clips and screws out, I basically peeled away the wheel well, and I was able to slip in the aluminum AL Plus rock guard, made sure the holes lined up, and then basically put the new clips in position, and I just basically tapped it in place with a rubber mallet. Makes it nice and snug. And then the Phillips head screws, just hand tighten that real lightly. Don't over torque those things. And just a quick view from inside the wheel well. You can see that honeycomb design right there. And I don't know if you can see from behind here, but definitely can see the honeycomb design. So we're gonna have some air coming through here, but not debris, hopefully. And there it is, the AL Plus rock guards installed on the FL5 Type-R. Okay, here's a breakdown of the tools I used to install the AL Plus rock guards. Rubber mallet, Phillips head screwdriver, various flathead screwdrivers, angled needle nose pliers, plastic clip remover, and here's the part number for the OEM Honda clips in case you pick up some rock guards and they're not included in your set. And now we got some rock guards installed for the FL5 Type-R. Now as you can see, the rock guards basically are just pieces of sheet metal, maybe plastic, or it could be 3D printed, and there's basically thin slots where the fender opening's at. So they're designed to keep debris such as rocks, tar pieces, or maybe even grass getting flung through the fender openings in order to prevent it from scraping the doors. So hopefully in the future, you know, I'm gonna see a difference, but you know, I guess better be safe than sorry and have better peace of mind, because you know, I want to protect the paint as much as possible on my FL5 Type-R. So the price point for what I paid for these things, it just depends on the material and manufacturer. So I've seen them as cheap as about maybe 40 bucks and as high as about 160. So mine are made by AL Plus, and it's a very high quality unit, and they're very thin. So I believe the price was around $150 or $160. I can't remember because I bought them a few months ago, so I can't exactly recall the exact price. So another thing to consider on these FL5 Type-R rock guards is the thickness of the units that you buy. So from what I've heard is the thicker the unit is, the more prone to getting little rocks caught up inside the fender liner, and I didn't want that, so I wanted the thinnest aluminum units, and basically these things just fit like a glove. Very happy with the quality of these AL Plus. So if you're looking for the highest quality, I think AL Plus is going to be the best bet. But if you're on a budget, you know, there's many other economical options out there as well. Anyways, installation was very simple. Now expect to break some clips, because the clips that Honda uses on fender liners these days is absolutely horrible, and the heads just break off real easy. So plan to spend about a few minutes, you know, digging out the old clip with like flathead screwdrivers or angled needle nose pliers, and it just wasn't fun. So as careful as I was, ended up breaking the heads off. I even have a special tool, you know, which actually grabs plastic clips and pulls the head forward, but it basically just snapped it right off. So that's unfortunate that Honda engineers their cars like that nowadays with cheap hardware, but you know, it is what it is. Anyhow, we got a lot more content coming for the FL5 Type-R, and I hope you guys can stay tuned. And if you found this video helpful or entertaining, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day.